Okay, we are officially back. Hero, hero. And I do apologize. You guys get tired face Vel today. I'm sorry. Very limited makeup, very limited everything. I'm literally just chilling practically in my PJs at this point. So we be hanging out together, guys. And I just had the best Greek salad like ever. So I'm like, that was such a good day. If you were there for book reading, thank you very much for tolerating my terrible book reading, but it's quite a story. It's very very rough. Oh, actually, let me find a big screen real quick. I know it's kind of skinny, but bear with me. This is the book, woo, that Jam told me about when Blizzard was having their sale. So I got this very nice Zandalari book for $6, by the way. Like, it's a really dark inside pages. It's crazy. And it's signed. I've never read anything by this author, so I have no idea about it, but very, very interested to read it. So at some point, I will add it to the list because there's still a big list of books that we have to vote on because I only read books that you guys vote on in Discord. So if you are not a part of the Discord, you should be. We vote on art, we vote on books, we vote on a lot of things. But this is what we are currently reading, The Ruby's Curse, and it's a Doctor Who book. If you know the Doctor and you know his wife, then yeah, it's rough to read because it's so funny. But I will add this book to the next voting that we have, and hopefully that'll go pretty well. So yeah, hopefully that'll work. Trying to think. Last WoW book we read on stream very long time ago, like 3 years ago, I think, was Illidan. So it's been a while, but it's there. There will be a WoW book, a Star Wars book, and probably a Brandon Sanderson book. We'll find out. It depends. For the most part, let me look at my voting now. What was the last options? I don't even know what the last options were. There was a lot of gaming stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, last vote was Crimson Climb. That's right. So we just read a Star Wars book. It was between Crimson Climb, Fourth Wing, and Hunger Games. But now, having read Fourth Wing, I'm like, I don't know. Most of it can be read on stream. Other parts cannot. Um, Hunger Games was actually really good books. I'm actually very impressed because they have announced that they're going to do Haymitch's games, and when reading like the very last book, they really kind of mentioned how rough Haymitch's games were, and they pretty much explained how he won, which was pretty cool, but they didn't give too much on like anything else. And regardless, like if they're gonna do a whole book and they're gonna do a whole movie about it, and I'm like, yes, give it to me. I would love to see it. Read Songbirds and Snakes. I still haven't seen the movie, but from the way that it's written, it's almost exact. Like it's not like a big difference between the book and the movies. They kind of stick to it pretty freaking well. So that's the thing. So anyway, back to Zal. So you guys are gonna kill me. Thank you so much to everyone who showed up yesterday and hung out with me through the very taxing bits of trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing with Zal. But we kind of got through it for the most part. We did some sketches, trying to figure out like what pose we want, things like that. And I'm not going to use any of these, so love me, just love me. I decided. Now, most of you who have been following me for a long time would know this. If you have not, you're about to get a real big FYI. I like drawing powerful women on thrones. Like, that's just my thing. The Sally Whitemane as a Sith Empress was on a throne. Empress Ray, that we are working on and eventually will finish, is on a throne. So yeah, I figured, fuck it, I'm gonna put Zally on a throne. So here we go. This is what we're doing. This is the pose I would like, and we're gonna work on that. But I did come across a slight problem too, where I'm like, there's no furniture for Void Elves that I'm aware of. Now, I have not played the new Talaghost Rift stuff in retail, so I'm going to be taking an adventure after stream with Elu, and we're going to go, and I'm going to do the storyline. So, essentially, it's not just going to be the storyline, but it's going to be mostly like going in and taking screenshots, because we're weird and we like to take random screenshots. Like, if you guys have seen my Be Right Back screen, that's Shadowlands. I go in and I take video and I take photos of WoW stuff and do WoW stuff because I'm clearly a WoW person. But at this point, we are very clearly discovering that I need more things. So we need to go in and do that. We'll do that later. But for now, we can get the basic part of this done, so I apologize if you can hear my dad outside. It's terrible. He's got like 30-something drawers, like, you know, drawers that go in and out, like, to sand. So he's outside sanding. I apologize if you can hear it. Okay. There's those. We're going to hide all those. We finally have a main piece, I think. Okay. So, this is the fun part. I can cheat. I don't have to cheat, but I'm definitely gonna cheat because I don't want to have to think hard for some of this stuff. The hard part is honestly going to be her stupid fucking design, which, by the way, actually, I want her huge, but I don't want her that huge because I'm still going to make it a full, like, vertical background, like a wallpaper background for a phone, and then like a wallpaper desktop paper. So I also took screenshots of Zally's updated form. It was a video, so I had to literally like screenshot. So hopefully this will help me in my designing. Good luck to me. So we got it. She's gone all the way around, so we can pretty much see her from damn near every angle, which is nice. But oh my god, again, it's a shame that I cannot go in game and find her at some point and just be like, okay, lady, like, excuse me. So the idea is to get her pretty much sketched out so I can get the armor, because the armor is gonna be a lot. So that's what we're doing right now. Welcome to my chaos. Oy. Oh, I should open. Okay. I am going to open these other versions of Zally. Elu's included because everybody's got good perspective on it. This one, I found this one. This was not in our thing. This is done by I'm Drunken Tea. Yeah, if I had seen that fan art, I'd have been like, damn, that is like perfect what I would have done, not gonna lie. But since we're doing different stuff, and nobody's certainly putting her on anything, everyone's making her all floaty. That's a thing. But that's okay as well. Boop. Trying to keep this like out of the way for you guys to see, but also like enough for me to see. Anyways, and let's get out my references. Or, I don't really need a lot of references, but I just want to show you guys what I'm thinking of. Oh, excuse me. Why do you gotta be down there? Haha! this big bad boy is kind of what I'm thinking of. Maybe having some void rifts behind her, something. But, I also want to do something very... Like, you would only see it if you've gone to the Priest Hall in Legion. They have a light and a shadow version, but in the main area, there's, like, all these, like, giant ribbon banner things, so I kind of want to do something like that, with maybe a rift behind her. But also a floaty chair, so she may not be floating, but she'll be on a floaty chair, because I'm not taken away from the awesome floatiness of Her Highness. But anyway, point of that being... So, we're going to, this is a rough sketch, thank you, okay. We're going to get into that, and that's, like, my whole idea. Like, I didn't have any ideas yesterday when we started, but now I, like, have a full-on idea, so we're going with that. So, you guys get to enjoy my chaos, so enjoy. Okay, I'm like, I just want a very dark ball. Can you give me a dark ball? Thank you. This one's slightly closer with the way she's sitting. Can't be too pacifistic here. Oh, Dally baby. Oh, Dally baby. This... Whatever cape they've got you in, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. I don't think I had it right to begin with. See, the problem with some of the stuff is, like, they don't think about the hair. It's like, you didn't think about the hair when you did this. And if you were gonna have, like, a big capey thing, you know, the collar, it needs to flare a lot more. But, whatever. They didn't think about that for her. I thought about it, because I gotta fucking draw it. So, this is going to be a basic rough sketch. This is not going to look fabulous at all. I can guarantee that. But we'll figure it out. And these would obviously be elfie ears. Don't get crazy on me. Yep. Good enough. Excuse me, pauldrons. Zooming in doesn't even help. Like, why you do this? Where's 𝐒𝐤𝐞𝐿? I'm just like, find somebody who did another design. How much? Oh yeah, she went crazy with the back of the top. It's very 𝐒𝐤𝐿 style. I love it. Okay, let's see. How about... Oh, this is this version. I like that style so much. Ooh, okay, here's slightly better. Yeah. Because this does its own little thing, blah blah blah. I think this part of her arm doesn't have the armor. Yes, okay. So we'll do like a sleeve. Blah blah blah. Okay. Big armor piece. I'm doing this on a whole different layer. Just what I need. Doing this in a whole other form. Yay me. Oh, damn. Awesome people on and streaming. Stop streaming when I'm streaming, people. I wants to watch you work. Okay, this one is much smaller than the secondary version, so try to be careful. There's 1, 2. Kind of like that. Seems. Also, I think it's more of a lower cut. There we go. Let me just write that this is a shoulder, or else I'm going to forget. And I may accidentally merge layers. Don't want to do that. I will in a minute, just not yet. This one goes down. Typical WoW fashion. There's another layer. Yay. How curvy are we getting, Zal? Pretty curvy, okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe a little bit of fix on this. And a little bit of fix on that curve. She's like, you know, got very big Jafar vibes, right? Like, she's got the super spiky pauldrons. Trying to think. Where is the turn? Boop, boop, boop. So I feel like it's kind of more like this, but not quite. Let's change that part. Excuse me, shoulder. Alright, so instead of putting it on that side, we'll put it on this side so we can see that side. Same with this. A little more than we bargained for, but it's fine. Definitely want that curve. The inside curve kind of to be seen. These inside bits. So it looks like it's that perspective. I feel like these are a lot taller too. That could be a thing. Save your steps. That's probably a good idea too. Okay. Save the things that we are working on. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. And this shoulder. Well, I have a better idea. Let's duplicate you, move you over, blah, blah, blah. Same size, same size. And then we'll modify you the other way, because you do go back a little bit. And you're smaller. I can tell. Da, 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 da. This, and we erase this bit. Do, 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 do. In fact, it can get very, like, visual for that. This half, not so much. More like this. We're definitely seeing this front easy peasy, but I also need to change this line to be more warped to that way. I hate perspective. I hate perspective so much, but it's a thing. Okay. And This is the darky version. Thank you. And shorter. Definitely not as long. Maybe even over a little. And this is going to go down here because, like, excuse me, your boobs are in the way. Which happens all the time, you know, girl problems. I'll get fancy in its own regard. Okay. Now it can all merge down. Although, I feel like you need to come this way. Ta. Okay. I feel better about it now. Boop. Yeah. Ay. Remember, this is a sketch. Details are not important. So, if anyone's like, well, where's like the little dot bits on the thing? We're not there yet. This is not how Vel does her steps. We need some serious behavior time. Plus, not even looking for the designs quite yet. There, thank you. I don't need this here. Armory bits, I suppose, on the arm. They go down pretty low, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's adjust this based on the whole thing. Oh, I don't need that. I can do that like this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And these don't have to go all the way because you can see the flaps. Oh, wait. Not flaps, straps. Like, flaps, guys. Flaps. It makes sense. The straps under the arm. Which will get a little more specific here. See, basically, my point at this stage is simply to get the whole idea. Again, you guys have seen my sketches. They're not great. They're very messy. But this one I'm trying to keep clean as much as possible. Oh yeah, see, she's definitely got that one wrap on her arm. Okay, let's see. Next. Her elbows are here. Then it's definitely going to show the top of that sphere here. Bam. So fancy. Rawr. So you unfortunately can't see everything, but this was very, like, her style when I was doing the pose. So I tried to think of the things that I wanted to keep and I really wanted in the piece versus what was more important and if I could just lose it and modify. Which in this case, we all know what her fucking garb looks like, so that was my version of cutting it. It's actually probably more like this. So, in fact, with the WoW style, it's probably going to be more like that. The 2 version, and then if you please. Still try to keep some of the angles. It depends, because WoW is very angular. Big metal piece. Thank you. Little clothing piece. Thank you. What else? What else? Let's see. That can merge down. Alright, her robe is from like way the hell up here. It goes kind of way over here, so if you'll excuse me. Like, you're gonna get bodily accurate, Zal. Sorry. Actually, I think it's from her other pieces here, but I don't want them too close. So, I'm gonna do it like that. And then we're gonna finally change this to fit better what we are doing. Because her little nicky thing is just killing me. I don't know what to call it. Her collar aggravates me to no end. There we go. Acceptable. And then your hair can just do its weird thing. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Also over here, you're welcome. I know. Very specific. So fancy. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. And again, we're not doing details, so I'm not worried about that. But we can go down. good enough. Focusing on anatomy at this point. Fun part, we're not going to see her hips. We're not going to see a lot of that ugly ass stuff. Yay! I'm terrible. No, it's going to unfortunately come through in between the legs. It's going to be even better. All right, and the hand might change, so we're just going to keep going as if this were the real deal. All right, belly button, navel round here. Around, don't judge me. I know it's not that big, I'm just trying to measure here. Yep, down, approximately right here. Yep, okay. No, I don't need that. Don't be weird. There we go. Lower half of the corset. I'm like, I don't even know what to call it. Corset. Even still, I may need to pull this out just because if anyone's ever worn a corset, you know how many layers there are. It's gonna be coming out a little further. Okay, thanks. And to answer your probably burning question, yes, I have worn a corset. I still have my corsets. I like to wear them, but they really are just very difficult. And you have to train yourself to wear them, and it's not fun. Okay, we will see the chain here, which is nice. And then you have your big ball. And then, whoop. No. Whoop. There we go. I'm like, I can't do this the other way around. Kill me. Something about this piece. It's not big, like not a big cloth piece. It's a smaller piece, but kind of iffy. And we have another metal piece right here. Yay me. See, that's why you give yourself room, because you just never know. And after drying her 3 different times yesterday, I think it pretty much got her outfit down. Like, okay, we know where this is going. And then now is time to consider that she's actually sitting. This can still hang though, but this will hang really fucking far. Let's back up a little bit. So even if she were standing straight, it would be pretty long. So, again, good thing with the floaty part. Not sure about the chair, so that may be an eventual fix. So this is going to be like really long. So it's behind the foot, by the way, for anyone curious. There's your line. Is this my eraser? Yes, it is. Take it. Take it. Okay. I always forget that that's going to be skinnier, but it's fine. And behind the foot. Thank you, thank you. I think this would be pretty stiff, at least if you ask me, so and it'd be higher with that leg. But I don't... Perspective and clothing, don't you love it? No, really. There we go. And come on, you would be just slightly down. There you go. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make this bigger. Like back pieces, I'm just gonna make dark because I will forget and not see it in the end. Yep. Are these background bits necessary? Probably not, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. I got it, I swear. Just takes a bit. Okay. Actually, speaking of the foot, we should do this because this is in front. Her ankle is like right here. Excuse me, Sally. Excuse me. Okay, I know you are a bugger, but you need to stop it. And this goes around because I've seen the back. This goes up on the sides. Excuse your foot, lady. How far does this? Actually, I thought this was more like ankle. This goes all the way up to her damn knee. This is a fucking greave. Okay. Her ankle. Her knee. I know what I'm saying. Where? I know what I said. No, I don't. Okay, if anybody caught that, clever. Took my brain a minute to realize what the hell I just did. It's going to have to be on the same wave as this one. And unfortunately, you little buddy need to move over too. Just a tad. See, this is why we don't do details, because this is going to get utterly specific as we come in and change things. Alright, there's that, okay. There's kind of the line for that, so I know where that is. Oh my god, she's even got like sockies. Zally, your sockies be causing me problems. Yeah, get your sockies, get your sockies. And that's when she has a little ring and blah 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 blah. Can't do anything about that. So I can't even paint her toenails. That's just rude. Okay, well. How does that do that? I don't know. Like, that is not a giant thing. Don't be crazy. This does a little in-betweeny toesies. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Details that this model does not have. Don't worry about it. This is the only good thing about understanding somewhat anatomy. I'm like, don't you lie to me. That doesn't need to be there. Ankle. And ankle up here. Don't need you. Will need you. And we'll just do that for the sake of having it. Great. Alright, other foot. Oh. Good news. We don't need that whole thing. Excuse me. So this is actually supposed to be behind her, so don't mind me. I just need to see where the actual bits are. I don't think we need that at all. Cool. Easy peasy. These extra lines, man. Okay. This is not gonna be great. Is that like a middle toe ring and a big toe ring? Because that's what that looks like to me. Am I crazy? Also, it's not that foot, it's this foot, so I don't even have to worry about that. Never mind. Ha ha ha! That design worked out well. Suck it. Okay, so from here to here is our main line. Don't get crazy. I have no music or anything going. I just now realized. I'm sorry, guys. It's just me mumbling my bullshit. I'll turn on music, sorry. Hold on. That was actually kind of loud yesterday. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Sorry. Just me and my bullshit. I didn't mean it. And sakis. I'm gonna get irritated with them sakis.
Go on, get a little out there. Travel beyond Nevada's neon glow. Drive where the stars sparkle, the desert goes and goes. Visit a world apart. See some funky art. Find anything and everything in Nevada's heart. Go on, get a little out there. Start planning your trip at travelnevada.com.
And Thorkles, fucking Sorkles. And in chain.
The more love we give, the more love we feel. The more love we feel, the more rainbows
I really feel like that is a whole other... Did
oranges we
anybody
get,
else
the more
catch
dyes,
that
the more
on any of
flowers we
their
have, the more
art?
dyes, the more deer
Where's
we find.
Elu? Did
The more
Elu
deer we
catch that?
find, the more friends we find. The more friends we find. The
Is
more
that a double chain, Elu?
The more our friends find us, the more love we
What
feel.
about this
The more
person?
love we
Oh, they didn't
feel,
even get that
the
other
more
foot.
love we give.
Damn. I'm just going to assume yes for the moment.
ACEs, or adverse childhood experiences,
Blah.
can involve abuse, neglect, growing up around substance use, or other trauma. But now I'm
Give me
learning
a
how to
toe.
heal
You and
live
me
beyond
gotta talk
what
about your
happened.
ring.
So can you at
I feel like it's a double
liveBeyondCA.org.
toe ring.
Specialized pediatric
I could be
care
wrong,
at
but
Miller
regardless.
Children's
Ugh.
Hospital, located from the South
Why
Bay
they
to
gotta
Orange
have
County.
the damn
This is where
toenails?
pediatric experts are changing lives and bringing miracles
Killing
to
me.
medicine. Miller Children's and Women's Hospital.
At least she's got a
Caring is
nice
our calling.
pedicure. I'll give her that. You know what? Yeah, no, that's exactly how this toe is. Okay. Whatever. It probably goes over more than I'm showing, but I just can't be bothered with the details at the moment. Yeah. I'm a bad detail lady. None of that. Like, I've drawn toes before, but I've never had to do them like this, so this is very interesting to me. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this dark or else I'm not gonna be able to distinguish all the lines. Like, I needed to make sure I just knew where my lines were for all the other stuff. It's a complicated toe look, okay? We had to be specific. 3, 4, there we go. I need to know where all the bends are. Bunion. Heel, excuse me, heel. You go down first. Don't try to tease me. I know how you roll. And it's not that thick, thank you. Just slightly. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This part. And this part, and this part, and this part. Kind of together. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm gonna have to cut on this part though, because that is not gonna go that far up and out. Easy peasy. Can merge. We're good. That's cute though. At least we do get a good look at that foot. That is nice. There will be some wraps on the leg. Oh, it's not gonna look like that. It's gonna look more like this. Oh, excuse me, we're gonna give her a good booty. Now wrap this way. Big wrap, do a smaller wrap this way. It's like they go pretty far down, but not too far down. Oh my god. Why is this such a bony knee? I hate to break it to you, but no. This is what we're doing. I do know the anatomy of a knee, and it's way better than that. Okay. We're gonna do this, and you're gonna like it. Because, I mean, muscle-wise even, you don't need to be that big. Over here is right here. It's fine. The hand we'll worry about later. Oh, I did talk about doing that one bit in the middle, huh? Let's pretend it's coming down this way. This would be the one that went that way. The loin bit. I don't know what else to call it, other than it would be a loincloth, but it's not a loincloth. So I could probably erase all that, but I'm not going to just yet. I want to keep that just in case I need to make modifications. Not drawing twice. It's just not worth it. Oh yeah, her. It would show right here. Corset. And all the other shit. Oh. Yeah. I don't need that part. That is still visible through this piece. But it is this piece. Not a big deal. This is the dark bit. This is the dark bit. So we might have that one cloth come around here as a secondary hang. I'll try to make the cloth look interesting, but good luck with that. Not much you could do with that. Yeah, they'll have an extra hangy piece here. I'll thicken it up so it makes it obvious. But this whole thing should be cloth. It was just too much on the back, but it's fine. We will get over it as we get more specific. Alright, so if we have the really tough piece here, we need the softer cloth bit. We'll maybe have that come around her knee. Oop, nope. It'll actually be longer on this side. Funny. With all the swirlies, so I know what that is. Not that one, this one. Keep the knee part in there. Easy peasy. I don't know about her chain. Her chain might just come off the side here. I don't feel like that would be necessary. Let's valley a little. In essence. Also, can we even see her arm marks? Is that viable? Like, I've got some kind of understanding of what the marks are after painting them on my face, but regardless, it was still just rough. Not necessarily going to worry about that one until we get her other arm in there. Right here. Not right there, right there. Here's where we can cut this mark. And they're close, but they're not that close. Oh, golly, babe. We gotta switch that just a little bit. Here we go. Okay, where am I? Right here.
Hey besties, listen up. I have a secret to tell you. LinkedIn now has improved the job search experience for nurses. Search by your specialty, the shifts you want to work, and the salary that you want to make. With so many employers hiring on LinkedIn,
I think this is
finding
kind of like the
perfect job
same
is even more
thing.
simplified.
As weird as
So
that
don't
looks.
spend months searching.
Be
Go to
crazy, but whatever.
linkedin.com/nurses and find out why in the past year, more than 1.5 million nurses have used LinkedIn to search for their next role. That's linkedin.com/nurses.
Welcome to another day trying to grow your business. Look at all these tabs. So many tabs you can't keep tabs on them. Tools for this, programs for that, and systems to manage your systems. Now jump from a leads thing to a ticketing thing to a reporting thing, so you barely have time for anything, like actually growing your business. But there's a better way. With HubSpot, you can increase quality leads, scale your customer service, and close more deals all in one place. It'll be the most productive day ever, and that's why we use HubSpot. Get started at HubSpot.com.
You love listening to your favorite artists.
Blah, 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 blah.
We love listening to you. So let's talk.
And
Click now
the
to take
whole
part in our
thing
short survey.
slowly
And you could win a month of
goes.
gloriously uninterrupted
Really, it's like from
music
here to
with
her
Spotify
wrist, but
Premium.
it's not in the middle. It's like on the
That means you
side.
can enjoy
That is
all your
crazy.
favorite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need to do is hit the banner
Oh
now.
wait, where's the thing? Oh, it goes the other way. So you're going this way, and we're losing more and more of you as we go that way. That's fine. That makes that easier. So that's wrapping around her arm. I don't have to worry about it being accurate. Nice. Definitely not worrying about that bit, if that's the way they're gonna go. Okay, that's not straight, is it? Boop. Well, that's fair. Okay, so if you have your arms at your sides like this, and the tattoo starts here, essentially, like let's just have my whole arm, it's going to go from the front of my shoulder down to this part of my wrist. You know, right here. Along the top part, not the middle part. Even though it looks like it's in the middle, it's not. That is a clever tattoo, I'm not gonna lie. And yes, I see you. Stream elements. I will save my work. 'Cause I definitely don't want to lose all that work. That was a lot of work. It's a lot of Zally cloth. Stop it. Okay. So plus you're not going to see the tattoo on the other side of her arm anyways, if that is the case. So I don't have to worry about that one. Yay me. But we do have to do this arm, and we have to do it accurately, so let's just... It's also another thing. I like using all these extra models, but they aren't accurate. They are literally just for... Okay. So they are literally just for keeping... like a here's where it would be kind of thing. This would be like this with her wrist. Say one of these wrists is in armor, so that's a thing too. Yep, you'd be really bendy, but you'd be really bendy this way. And I hate these hands, so we're gonna make them nicer. It's the same model that I used for Charlie, in case anyone's interested in that bit of information. So yeah, if you could see Charlie's hands, you'll know my hands are way better. We're just getting a good place to start. this should go here. This should go here. This would have extra roundness to it anyway. So knuckle, 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 knuckle here, knuckle there. Don't exactly understand where they have the thumb, so I'm gonna get rid of that for just a second. There we go. This is a knuckle here, so this is fine. Thumb. Back here somewhere is essentially all I know. We'll have to fix that later. This must be bigger. This will definitely be bigger. Because this is in the front. Thank you. Don't know where your knuckles are. Bigger finger. Here we go. And we'll fix that up in line art because I don't know where that's going to be exactly. Okay, this would be her arm though because this is this. Elbow. And in and down. And I'm going to use an entirely different layer. And keep going with this, just in case I have to change the arm later. Down, up, wrist. Trust me, that wrist would be very, very visible. Finger here. Knuckle, knuckle, knuckle. Finger here. Flesh piece there. Oops. Oops. Knuckle, knuckle, knuckle here, down. This is straight. This is the thumb. We'll just make that a bit bigger. Knuckle, knuckle, of course, knuckle there. And I have to put the bony bits in or else I won't know where it's at. Bam. Yeah, because that arm is gonna really not be that fucking thick right there. There we go. Bam. But those can be in pieces for a minute. We work out the logistics on it. Boop. Those can be fixed in line art. Otherwise, we've essentially got her full shape and size. I say essentially because I'm still not sure. Those shoulders might need to be bigger. Both of them, just in general. Yeah, I feel like that's more accurate. Excuse me. Right there. And then this one. I know you're back here, you're fine. There. overall size. Balls, maybe not so much. It needs to be a little smaller. And over here, you. I think you're fine on size, but you definitely need to be over here. Okay. Yeah, that's arm stuff. I'm not sure about that. Okay. Some of these bits can be a lot darker and thicker now that I've I've gone to my hard sketch mode. That's what happens when I'm in my stupid that generally happens around the legs because I get really rough with it. I'm just like, yeah, here it is. So, try not to lose the spot, Velvet. Damn. Doesn't have to be that little either. Shoulders for sure. That fixer-upper. What's this? This is more like this. More like this.
Psst. Hey besties, listen up. I have a secret to tell you. LinkedIn now has improved the job search experience for nurses. Search by your specialty, the shifts you want to work, and the salary that you want to make. With so many employers hiring on LinkedIn, finding the perfect job is even more simplified. So don't spend months searching. Go to linkedin.com/nurses and find out why in the past year, more than 1.5 million nurses have used LinkedIn to search for their next role. That's linkedin.com/nurses.
A Knott's Berry Farm Season Pass brings your family center stage all year long, starting with the new Camp Snoopy, now open. Join the Peanuts gang for nonstop summer camp fun, plus Ghost Town Alive and Summer Nights. Then fall into fun at Spooky Farm and celebrate the holidays at Merry Farm. Treat your family to unlimited food in every season for just 4 payments of $26 after initial payment plus taxes and fees. Online only. But hurry, price goes up July 8th. Get your season pass
Please
today.
get yours because
Knott's.com.
we're just gonna keep
Knott's,
upping the
or it's not.
prices. That sounds fantastic. Absolutely. Okay.
And now,
Wow.
Kumon is available on your tablet with Kumon Connect. Click the banner to book your free assessment.
It looks like one whole thing. It's not. It's fine. This is one whole piece of cloth. Blah, blah, blah. There's more hair this way, more hair that way. Why not? Okay. And she's got a necklace. Great. You're killing me, Zal. And it sits right here. Lovely. Your neck will show here, lady. Okay, thanks. Well, that might actually come over a little bit. Not gonna lie. Excuse me. We have the chain, we have the thing, excuse me. It's essentially what we're looking at. I definitely like it a whole lot better than what we had. I think I want her hand more in her lap, if that makes sense. And we'll have it just turn. Ooh. Trying to think how that's gonna work. Yeah, I'm looking at my own arm. Hold on. Yeah, but that's gotta be backwards too, so. I don't have my iPad with me, but that's fine. It'll be something along the lines of, let's just have her hand over and then have our fingers dangle at this point, so whatever that takes. And I'll fix that later. You, however, I believe are Slayer, yes. Between them there. Can't believe I'm doing bloody toes again. All these barefoot ladies, they need to knock it off. Unfortunately, there will be no picking which way this goes because this is on that foot. So, that's the thing. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Try to do her moony eye looking things. No, if you don't mind. Try to stick with some stylization here. Seems to work better for me. Oh, it's not the button I'm looking for. There we go. Nose right here, here. Okay. I don't know about that. Sally, do you mind? Not this one. And this one. Where's the other one? And that one, if you please. She does have rings. Oh, and woman. And she has here. Bracelets that I'm not paying attention to. This side. Okay, so that's fine. Bracelet on this side. Oh, it's more than just a bracelet. Hold on. Hold on. bracelet, then something else right here. And then, okay, if that's chains, then we're gonna have chains going this way, in the middle, and some other spot. I don't know where exactly. This is the one arm that actually has the armor as well. Okay, you're killing me. Whoever designed her really needed a little bit of help. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, yeah, it kind of reminds me of the whole Raw thing with, oh my god. You guys would know the hand thing if you had seen Stargate, the movie Stargate, you know what I'm talking about.
Nurses, are you tired of
Oh, we're so sick of hearing about nurses. Can you please? This one. Luckily, I know this piece of armor. That's not a problem. But main finger, gonna have big rock. And pinky. Okay, I don't think we'll see pinky, but we'll pretend that's there.
Working a shift that you love with a salary that can take you to St. Thomas, Jamaica, and continuous smiling because of how simple this process was.
Why?
Know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Not a rate based on Terry who keeps and makes the car
It's
behind
like way
them.
back here.
Oh no, they're about to.
Yeah.
Save with DriveWise in the Allstate app and only pay a rate based on you.
Not available in every state, subject to terms and conditions. Rating factors and
Yeah,
statements vary.
definitely not available in every state. Yes, how I know.
Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Anyways.
Cheryl. Hey, she's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately,
And
so is her chase
we'll at least get the idea of
Maybe
it.
she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have
Oh,
pockets.
that also means she would have not a glove, but definitely something to hold a bracer. Oh, and she's gonna have this hand wrapped. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase
Yep,
mobile
yep.
app is available for select mobile devices.
Completely
Message and data
doable.
rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Excuse me. I'm not done here. Okay, you are gonna be like way up here from what I know. It's hard to do a face when you're also like crooked, but not quite crooked. Something obvious, please. Thank you. They gave her like a super sharp, biggish nose. Just saying. Anybody else catch that? Why, Blizzard? That was just mean. Small lips, big fucking nose. It's like, what else you gonna do? I do not like that middle at all. You're killing me. I don't even like the other bit. You are too big. There we go. I also don't do girls with friggin' thin lips, so this is gonna be a definite first. And I'm like, you don't need to be crazy and go up higher. You just need the right little tweak in your lip. I got you. I will fix you in a bit, don't you worry. You with all your stuff, great. My brows down lower if we're really gonna be Get in her face. I just did these marks. I should know them very well. I'm moving all my sticky notes. Stop it. We'll get her later. Doesn't matter. That's quite a lot. Oh my god. I'm just happy we got the general gist of it. Let me keep that. That looks really... This one. So there are certain halves that are darker, and then other bits that are not as dark. As you can quite see what's going on. Yes! And it's different. Thank goodness. I don't think anyone else is gonna have her sitting down anytime soon. Other image, if you please. It doesn't go freaking low enough to show anything. I'll say clavicle is practically right there, so it's on top of that. Not gonna see it. It's fine. Last bit. How am I gonna have this thing? What is this damn thing that he's holding? I'm gonna have to put that in. If I can find it, I need to get it in a 3D version so I can twist it, but essentially, disc in hand. Yup. We're gonna pretend that that's what that is. It's what it is, it's where it is, we're good. That is our official sketch for Xal'atath. Holy crap. I think we got the hard parts done. We're just gonna have to really get in with the details. Okay, which is the second hardest part. It's fine. Totally fine. We're also gonna need a cape. Holy shit. Let me come back in here for like a second. God. I just need some placeholders. So it goes down pretty far. So about here, you think? And chain and chain. And put another one on this side. Flip it around. Yeah. And it's gonna come from this side, unfortunately. Okay, it's not as long as her thing, which is unfortunate, but... However, we deal with that size. Easy peasy. I can't flip that. Excuse me. I'm not gonna make this difficult on myself for any reason. So let's put you there. Erase this part, erase this part, erase that part. Main cape is like really far over here. Yeah, you're not even gonna see it behind her arm here. Good enough. Well, you will right there. That's about it. Okay. Main cape. Place it behind it, goes down. Yeah, in. I'm like, I'm not crazy right now. In. Then down again. Really far in. Well, if I can down this way. Really far in here. And then down. Duplicate. Work smarter, not harder. They're same size. Right there. Now we can adjust. It's about the same length as all this, so that would assume all of this. Okay. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. You would not see that there. Oh. Well, no, you would not see that. You might see some of that there. Don't know for sure. This would also be all behind that. No biggie. And pretend you don't see this part right here. Ah. Other than that, I think we're good. And we'll do floaty chair at some point. Get that in there. Get the background working. But right now, I just want to get her lined before we even move on to the background. Especially since I'll need to do the background twice for 2 different sizes. Great. But I need to figure out what that little disky thing is. It's going to take forever. Anyway. That is that. Give one more big detailed look. I'll get it all done eventually. And we're doing it on stream, so unless I have time to work on it after stream. I'm shocked I even made a decision last night, because I was supposed to make a decision on which sketch we were going to do, and then... And then, as I was looking at them, I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I just don't like any of them. But you know me, guys. Me and Thrones. So we're sticking around a throne. I think we're just going to make it like a floaty disc. Like a floaty void disc. Kind of like the mage disc. Does that make sense? That could be a nice chair. It wouldn't have to be very crazy. You know, just have little details of it in there. Very, very voidy. But anyways. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you did, sorry that we didn't get further, but at least we got her sketched. That's an improvement, and it's a solid idea that I have. So we'll continue with that, and then yeah, we'll worry about details, things like that, the niceties. Yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns? Let me know. Otherwise, I have a void date. Squeeze me. So I will definitely be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is the carry, the remix carry. So if you guys are interested in doing a remix tune, you don't have to know anything, you don't have to have anything, just show up. If you're good at listening to a raid leader, then you'll be fine. So essentially, I'm going to play my blood DK, and we're going to quick level using the broken method, which if you don't know what the broken method is, don't worry about it. It's very simple when you break it down. So I had Midnight teach me, and now I'm just a pro. So So if you want to level, the hardest part in all of it is that you do queue for heroics and do raids, like normal raids. But it's hard to do when you're like playing a DPS. So if you're really big on playing DPS classes, come tomorrow. We're going to be playing from 12 to 3 or streaming from 12 to 3. I'll be playing all day. But yeah, I'll be playing Blood DK. So tanks get instant everything. I know Elu's probably going to DPS because she'll do another, I think she wanted to do a Shadow Priest. Someone will heal. So honestly, if you'd like to literally get carried, we can do that. I think Faye will probably come along. I don't know if he'll heal. He'll probably do a DPS of some kind. I think he has a hunter, something like that. Anyway, regardless, it's easy peasy. Show up if you like. Otherwise, I got 2 spots open. Probably midnight will show up, so I've got 1 spot open. Let me know if you would like, and we'll get teams together because easy peasy, I promise. Not hard at all. Otherwise, let's see how everybody else is doing. There's like so many people. Why? I used to complain that there was nobody to raid, and now there's like always people, and I can never make up my mind. Oh, what is she doing? I can't tell. What is it? Oh, avatar makeup. Yeah, it's fine. I think what I'll do is I will send you guys over to my buddy Forest Hammer because I haven't seen him on in a while. Forest is a fellow dwarf lover. He likes to play Return to Moria, but he is a dwarf VTuber. So Forest is a really awesome guy. He plays a lot of really cool games that like I don't know anything about, but he's really good at them. And he's very chill. Like if you get, you know how some people are just like they seem like they're stoned all the time. They're just so calm. That's Forest. If you're interested, stick around. We'll go say hi to my buddy Forest. He is currently playing Fallout, which is actually really cool. I've never played Fallout. So again, if somebody's playing a game that I know nothing about, I'm always like, train me. Tell me how it works. So let's go see him. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some WoW because everybody loves WoW. Other than that, bye-bye.